Hello and welcome on TV. Talk about me. I'm on it. Hi, we're back with The Witcher again today. Welcome, Drifting Sock. I appreciate you being here again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry you had to wait so long. Famous? Welcome, Lion King fandom. Welcome, welcome. And no, if I want to be famous, I'm just going to join Pornhub. Or OnlyFans, one of those. So, right now we're fighting Dettlaff. That's the last thing I remember doing. And I don't think I finished it, so we should be fighting right now. Or at least we're like just in the battle. Sometime later.
Honestly, what did Dettlaff ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You guys missed all of that because I couldn't unmute that. Sorry.
You're nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. Especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
She owes more than that, goddammit.
Dettlaff will be
Ruined the
here any
whole
moment
freaking
now.
place. Vampires and demons killing people, and she's like, I'm sorry, I owe him a talk.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Dettlaff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
Da-na-na-na. Teleportation.
What?
Don't ask how, just be thankful, stupid. Pass it the fuck out. How?
The ribbon. Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled with her!
This is the best fight in the game. It's amazing. I remember this one from last time. I fucking loved this. Let's prepare quickly. Okay, of course we're gonna need vampire oil. I'm gonna eat something a little bit stronger. Let's just make sure we have good healing going on. Instead of 50, we'd like to go to 80. That'd be nice. Yeah. But what do I want to eat? Okay, I think the best thing would be the dried fruit and nuts, because that gives you the most. Well, I have the most of those, and it gives you good health. Why I went to that one, I didn't need that. Damn. That was good. That was good. Make the enhanced black blood. Almost, okay. And now there should be a superior one, right? And for that we need Rebus. Oh no! Usually I have enough stuff for this. Oh shit. Forgot seeds and mistletoe, and I only need one of each. That's the sad part. Should I go do that first? I kinda wanna watch for a second. Look at that, all the disappearing around. Why can't I become a damn vampire? That would have been awesome. Geralt's Witcher mutations plus vampirism? OP. Too OP. Would the vampirism overpower his Witcher mutations? I don't know. Okay, well, let's go. want some? You want some, bitch? Come at me, bro.
I want to just...
Hold on. I forgot my potion. Just give me a second.
You traitor!
I feel good that I was able to dodge that too.
Come here! Didn't know any of it. Silence!
Here, Dettlaff. You're too mad. Stop being so mad. Oh, I missed that hit. No. 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 You get no hits. You get no hits, huh? Huh? Yeah, bad, huh? I can only get one hit before he inevitably just teleports away or blocks. Oh.
That stench.
What? I wasn't done yet. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying.
Oh no! This is so awesome! Oh, I hate it! Why are you so cool? I hate you! Stop being so cool, man. Oh no! Oh man, he's too strong. Oh man. You're right, girl. Damn, he's ugly. Well, the sound is just cutting out. Why? thought he was gonna grab me. That was very close. He hasn't done that one before. Oh god. Because you cannot move no matter what. It doesn't look like you can break free from that. I was hoping if I did that last minute, it would work. One of his wings, two of his wings. What happened? He's turned into a giant heart? Keep doing this. I'm gonna have to try to save the last full heal. Or to walk off the cliff. There is no cliff here. But thank you. Nice chair. Thank you. I'm glad you like my chair. Sorry. Take me a minute, but really it's not bad. Yet. I don't wanna count him out. Who knew hopping around was a good strategy to beat vampires? You're not gonna get me. I don't know why you keep trying. It's like a dance. I just hop, hippity hop around him, and he just tries. Almost killed me. Damn it. We're really close. I'm gonna make sure I heal up a little bit just in case he does tag me when I get over there. Yeah, I know. We're trying very hard. I see that. I give you points for effort. Oh, I'll come right up to you. Hey, what's up? Oh, I'm behind you. Over here, Dettlaff. See? That's why, just in case he tags me. That might have killed me. See, this is why you don't have to stop dodging. I just dodged the whole time. I'm glad dodging doesn't use stamina, or else I'd be really screwed. Have you ever played Ring Around the Rosie with a vampire? Probably what it looks like. There we go. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Poor Dettlaff. Oh no, Regis! He's gonna revive, right? He's probably gonna stick himself back together or something. Look at what's become of your boy.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
I don't want to leave, I want to watch this. I feel bad for both of them because honestly I like Dettlaff. He was a nice guy. He didn't do anything wrong up until that girl fucked him up. God damn, I feel so bad. He didn't deserve to die. Someone messed him up, and that's just how they act. That's just... Man! I don't know how to feel about this. That battle was awesome, but I wish he didn't have to die. I thought going this route, we were gonna save him. But it didn't happen.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
You know what? It's okay, next game it needs to be more emotional. Oh, well, there's that too. But I also gave up, like, some unique armor in the game that you don't get. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I gave up some unique armor because I thought going this route would save him. So, like, I literally chose saving him over the good armor, and I still had to kill him. It would have been way better if I could save him. I was hoping I could go that route, because I kind of like Dettlaff. Again, he seems like a nice guy. He's well-mannered. He's, you know, kind of keeps to himself. You didn't know. I didn't know that I'd have to kill him, but I did know about the good armor. Damn. I don't like choosing. I'm never going to be able to get that armor now. It's like a one-time thing for that quest. But anyways, about Dettlaff, he's well-spoken. He seems like a good guy. And then we had to kill him because the princess trader, whatever, was just like, no, I'm going to mess with you and everybody else in this kingdom. God damn. And then, on top of that, what's his name? Regis had to actually Regis had to get involved, and that's his friend. Like, vampires, I think in the Witcher world are immortal as well. So imagine how long he's known that guy. And I think they came over from their own world before the convergence. So they've probably been through a lot together. They were really good friends, and because of all of that, because of that one girl, he had to kill him. Probably one of the only other higher vampires. I'm not sure how many are in the Witcher world, but it doesn't seem like they're like... It doesn't seem that they're widespread, or if they are widespread, it doesn't really seem like they get involved much, or maybe they're hiding or whatever. But it seemed like that was one of his only friends. That's why it seems sad that in the end, after everything that I thought, was going to save him, he had to kill him. I think it would have been more appropriate for me to kill him than Regis. But Regis wanted to do it. I guess it was like a mercy kill for his friend. But that, slump over after in defeat, after killing your friend, was like, oh, I feel bad for you. Because Regis is nice too. I like him as well. The vampires were the best part of this game. Best. Out of the main story, I liked Eretein. Like, the Witcher stuff was cool, and I really liked his armor, but the vampire stuff has been the best.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor.
Could it have been another color other than green,
Paris
though?
protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Reminds. Sorry, one second. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I'm back. Sorry about that.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit, as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because, unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience?
Count on it.
Oh, I feel so bad for Regis. You can tell he's like really beaten up inside because he's usually so nice. Also, by the way, we missed a chance on seeing an elder vampire, like the oldest one of these guys, because we tried to save Dettlaff. That's another thing. Until I like played that part over, and maybe I'll, load it, save before that. But now also we don't get to see what the elder vampire looks like, which is very sad. I don't think you encounter another one in the whole game. So yeah. I wish I went that route instead. If he was gonna be this upset anyways, I feel like it would have been more interesting the other way. If we were gonna have to fight Dettlaff regardless.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory? After all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Sienna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a fifth victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Sienna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Not bad as ideas go, Tucker. The boot
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Why is the sound skipping like that? I don't know why it does that. I wonder if it's just the headphones. Do you guys hear that skipping audio, or is it consistent for you? Because it might just be because I have the headphones plugged into the controller.
It's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it would be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in a frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
This kid.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. One for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
I can loot the kid. I want to loot him. No, I'm looting the kid. No, let me loot the kid.
Greetings, Sir Witch.
Last time I came by, your father was sick.
For he was, but he got better. Now Mom's taken ill, but she'll get better too, once I...
Take care.
Come early.
Cleaning service prices. Leather boots, polish and shine, 20 crown. Leather boots polished without sign, not recommended, 15 crown. Single leather boot with shine for war veterans and other invalids, and even for tightwads, 12 crowns. Cleaning knights, girdles, and other leather accessories, 30 crowns if boots are cleaned as well, and 20 crowns if boots are not cleaned, so it's worth having everything clean. Special offer, metal cleaning, set of plate armor, 40 crowns, breastplate, 15 crowns. Bassinet, 15 crowns. If you have something to be cleaned that is not on the list, I can clean it, price subject to agreement. I'm a mess, leave well dressed. You'll see if I'm the bleeding best. Sorry. I know I keep doing this. Listen, one more second. Nothing happened. Oh, I didn't even realize Regis was with me. What does the sign say? Last some warrior. Last some war. Cool. It's okay.
You?
Kick your ass.
What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Grey-haired puppy dogger. You call for wine.
God damn it.
You are one damn squib. Come now, Witcher. Try me.
There we go. One good lob to the face. Kick his ass. I did. Those guys, rude ass people. Welcome, Dettlaff.
right.
Thanks for joining me. I appreciate having
Take
you.
a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere, were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to hit you.
Because I see you neon your chair. Kind of. Aw, I mean, yeah, you did it. Hey, of course I was gonna do it. Master of fighting here.
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the Boot Black in Rue de Garl.
The Boot Black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the Boot Black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the Boot Black. Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. This man helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Letter revealing the 5th victim. Who is it? Is it me?
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duquesa. It seems we underestimated Siana.
She wanted to kill her.
Judging by this, Dettlaff was
Henrietta.
literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Is it Henrietta or Honorietta? Anyway, she wanted to kill the Duchess.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain teaser and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Dettlaff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you can always ask her yourself.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
I feel like Regis has the right to just go and kill her. Regis, honestly, it doesn't matter who died in this place, because a lot of people deserve revenge against this one person. Because families died, people died. A lot of people died because of her. Just because she lied to one guy, one vampire guy. So, but out of all that, again, as I was saying, Regis and him, I think, came together from before the conjunction of spheres. Regis knew that guy longer than any of these people have ever been alive. Regis deserves to kill her for having made him kill one of his friends for a significantly long time. I really do understand Regis. Regis should kill her. Regis should have the right to kill her.
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
really don't know how to feel about this. Am I close to a signpost? Yes, I am.
Free advice, Witchman. If you've no reason to live, live to spite.
If you don't like living and you don't see a reason in it, just do it to spite everyone else that doesn't like you. Yeah, I like that. Yes, more food. It's all mine. Taking all your food.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Inmate.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in
a palace.
Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands of me? Forget me, hmm?
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Also, after all those years, she probably didn't know where she was.
You meant what you said in the Land of a Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you?
No, I'm fine with seeing you die.
Ah, with all of us living happily ever after.
Or you could be hanged.
Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Dettlaff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness.
Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
I don't feel it's right to have a ceremony. Like, it's cool and all, I love it, but, you know, are we gonna do anything about Dettlaff? I feel like we should, you know, put him to rest or something. I just, from what I know, we just left him there.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
I really want to be like, I'm truly honored for this because, you know, she's done a lot. I did a lot for this kingdom, so like, don't get me wrong, I deserve it. But, you know, she's given me a lot of stuff. She gave me the winery. She gave me this the most honorary title. She gave me, goddamn, 100 barrels of wine, and she's saying I'm gonna be treated like amazing. So it's like, I'm honored for this, but also, she should know that her sister was trying to kill her. I'm going with that answer.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken.
I haven't been this whole time.
You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it.
I have proof! Are you serious? Are you serious?
In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
God damn, my shirt ran down. They're going crazy outside. What's going on?
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one impartial, I shall now hear what he has to say.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the viewers what they think I should pick right now. If any of you have something that you'd want to say, because I think both of these are true. What she did was terrible. We can see that, as I've been stating this whole time. Many people died because she did this. But through all that, she was tossed out of her family. All she knew was a royal life. She was hated her whole life, basically. Tossed aside, and then she thought that the one person that really got her, her sister, betrayed her, and she grew up for years thinking that. Yes, what she did was horrible, but the way she grew up, what happened to her was also horrible. Does that justify her crimes? In my mind, no. She still did it, right? Like, people do grow up differently. At this point in history, there's there wasn't things like mental health and things like that. So it's not like she could get help or anything like that. She could get assistance for what she needed. She just kind of festered that inside for years. And really, I don't think that's completely her fault. For what happened to her, you can't blame her for the things that happened to her. She didn't have the guidance to be able to overcome these things. She never had an opportunity to overcome these things. And then this happened. Yes, of course she could have handled it differently, but when you're in such a bad situation and so many terrible things have happened to you, are you really thinking clearly? Probably not. So I don't blame her for the crime, but again, she's clearly guilty. Is that all that matters? How many people have died because of her? How many things have happened because of her? She was going to kill her own sister. And look how kind the Duchess has treated her since she's been back, because it's her sister. But after everything, what's more important? What do you guys think? Is it she's just guilty? Or her crimes were just horrible, but she did have cause for it? So I really don't know which one to pick at the moment. I'm gonna give it a sec. I'm gonna give this a sec. I'll just see if you guys have anything to say. If you guys don't have anything to say, I'll just go ahead with a decision. But I actually don't know which one to pick. Should I show compassion? Well, I don't think anyone has a choice either, so I'm gonna go with the more merciful route. Mostly because we might get more reward.
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember?
to your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
God damn.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister? The day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
But also like 12 years old.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace. Supposed acts of cruelty. Inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Touching. Still would like to see her hanged though. Just for my boy Dettlaff.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony, it was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
More.
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna Diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
But I'm legally blind.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This
Sorry, I have to put on this stuff. Wait, did I already put it on?
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you? And if I were to add Jimson weed in the last phase, could be an intriguing blend that.
That bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
I have to use my Witcher senses. I hope he didn't, like, kill himself or something. I swear to God, if something happened to Regis, I'll be very, very upset.
Regis! Damn it, where'd you go? Regis!
What the heck? Well, I think I have all of this already.
those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home, on the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We'd in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend.
And there we go.
And in fact, on several occasions, incited many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Is he looking at me? Okay, once again, we finished another story here. And this one, I'm actually sad to finish. I really liked the Gontaro Dim stuff. I wish that was longer. But this Toussaint one, that was... I don't know how to feel about that ending. I still want to go back and get the armor. Is it worth going through everything again to get the armor? I don't really know. maybe some point. I still plan on playing this game a little bit. I'm not really sure what else we can do at this point, so I'm gonna have to see about that first and see how much content I can get out of this. Otherwise, it's just gonna be side quests and side quests and side quests. But I might go back and try to do the Elder Vampire choice and see how that works out instead. I think everything else should be basically the same. But man, I feel Dettlaff died for nothing. I feel like we didn't really get a conclusion to his death. I was hoping to like at least give him a proper send-off or something, but that didn't happen. There was no real conclusion to Sienna. I guess she gets to live for everything she did. We get stuff, I guess. I want to see what Regis left us. I feel bad that we're not going to get to talk to Regis anymore. It felt like having a friend on this journey, being able to go and talk to Regis. It felt like having an actual acquaintance. But I wonder what we're going to go from here, or where we're going to go from here. It's, I think we've done everything. We did the main quest, we've done the Evil's first something, and we've done this one, the Blood and Wine expansion, so I think that's it for story-wise stuff. I wonder how much more there really is. It might give us something to do after this. I just want to see, reason I'm letting it go is I want to see if there's any final ending cutscene or something. Sometimes they have stuff, and I'd like to see that. But other than that, I really did like this, the Blood and Wine expansion. This was really cool. I loved the vampires. I love the fight scenes. The quests, though sometimes it took a little bit long to get from place to place, I enjoyed most of this. Even the stuff that was more downtime things to do in it wasn't bad. Like, I didn't hate it. Some of it was difficult, but I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty, so that could be something to do with it. But everything else I liked. I enjoyed this one. I'm sad to see this one over so soon. But I wish there was more of a conclusion. It doesn't feel like it concluded well enough. That ending scene there, the send-off for Regis and Geralt, I did enjoy that. I think that was a good way to end the actual expansion experience, which I would have liked anyways, but I still wish they would have expanded more on what happened with Sienna, what happened with Dettlaff, what was going on in everyone's, like, what was going on in Geralt's mind after that. You know, more than just Regis is a traitor, he has to go. How did news spread so fast? Did they feel just a disturbance in the Force? What happened? Why is she going to kill him? Is it now widespread amongst all the vampires? Do they know what happened with Dettlaff? Like, do they know why, or is it just he was killed? A bunch of stuff I would like to know. I guess some of this, like, for example, the other vampires knowing the reason isn't as important, but it would be nice to know a lot of the other questions I was asking. Again, there was a lot in this. I did enjoy it. A lot of the characters were cool. A lot of the characters, I enjoyed their personalities and how they were fleshed out. We still need to get a lot of the Witcher gear. I want to do that as well. God, this is long. No, I don't want to skip it. I wonder if there's ever gonna be a Witcher 4. I'm just reading I can't even talk right now. I'm just reading the credits, waiting for when it's gonna be over. It's very long credits. If there's no end scene, I'm gonna feel cheated. Waiting through all this. Better give me my damn end scene. So how'd you guys like that one? Does anyone have any comments? I'd love to hear your comments. Please leave them in the chat, or if you're on YouTube, leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. What you guys thought of the whole Toussaint quest. If you have anything in particular, I'd love to hear it. But just in general, the whole quest. What was your favorite parts? If you thought there could be changes, what do you think could be changed? Or what would you have liked to see? I just wish there was a way we could have saved Dettlaff. I think he should have lived. There should have been a way for you, like, the elder vampire should have been kill him, and the other way should have had some way to save him. I understand, like, the whole point was just, you know, sometimes you can't save people and things have to happen. But still, Dettlaff was just used in all of this. He didn't deserve to die. Co-funded by the European Union. Blood and wine babies? What? Was that all the kids that were born during the making of this game? Phew, that's a lot of people, right? So now that we've been properly introduced, we'd like to thank you one last time. Blood and Wine is the end of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We wanted to call it Sweat and Tears or Damn, We'll Miss This, but we couldn't. However, as a studio, we've already embarked on another adventure. We promise you'll hear about them soon. And Geralt will always have a special place in our hearts, and we hope that he'll have a special place in yours. Thank you for playing, and thank you for supporting us. And thank you for spending your hard-earned money on our game. We hope you had fun. Love, CD Projekt Red. It's like they knew I finished reading it. Oh my god. In loving memory of Caroline Grocha. I'm so sorry I butchered her last name. Loving memory of Carolina. That's all I'm gonna say.
love to go home.
Be it ever so humble.
Hey-ya!
Oh my god, Roach. After all we've been through and you still get stuck on everything.
Giddy up. Run, Roach.
For sport, leave us to summon a witcher from the
Move
north.
it.
Who would have thought it was?
Oh! How much money do I have now? Oh, only 6,000. I was actually hoping I'd have more than that.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Who is it? Be careful before you get a sword to the face. Oh.
Triss?
In the flesh?
I thought you were in Kovir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Toussaint. Catch some sun, see how things are going. You said it would only take a moment.
Things are pretty much wrapped up, luckily. We'll be able to head north soon.
I hope you're not upset I came like this, without warning.
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. They remind me of work. The law of surprise, surprise child. But I think I've changed my mind. Seems surprises can actually be
She hasn't said anything about my beautiful mask
very
yet.
pleasant. Let's go outside. There's this one cozy spot you're gonna love.
Wait. So depending on what girl you chose in the beginning, does she end up in the blood and wine thing? So let's say I ended up with Yennefer. She comes around in this one? I might have to play that whole thing again just to see about that.
How are things in Kovir?
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings mainly concern trade matters, tariffs, storage regulations, that sort of thing.
Missing the excitement?
You know the Aetheri's saying, may you live in interesting times? Well, I've already done that, and now I'm looking for a bit of quiet. The other mages I brought with me from Novigrad, or who made it north on their own, feel the same. You wouldn't recognize them. No conspiracies, cabals, plotting. They just sit there and work, for the good of the kingdom. Sometimes I think it's all too lovely to be true. That something's bound to happen. Another war, or some other horror. But for now, it's nice. And once you finish your business here and come join me, it'll be even better.
So, how do you like my vineyard?
I think you know the answer to that. I like it a lot. House is big, but not showy. Lovely location. Perfect for romantic getaways.
Just finished some remodeling. Paid through the nose for it, but I think it was worth it.
Have you thought about the garden? Will you leave it as it is, or change it?
Maybe a hedge maze? With a statue in the center? One that's stately and nude.
Oh, Geralt, don't bring up that ball. The wine got to my head and I...
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce. That evening, it was magic. And your dress. You looked lovely in it.
I've got it with me. I could put it on one evening. We'll dine outside by candlelight. Listen to the music of the cicadas.
Can't wait. How'd you find me? Kavír's a long way off.
I have my ways, Geralt. A hydromancy, for example.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, what becomes of us? See anything else in the reflection?
Zoltan moves in.
Please tell me you're joking.
You can breathe easy. Far as I know, he settled down in Novigrad and has no intention of budging. In all seriousness, though, I did see a few scraps of our future, but I'd rather not tell you exactly what.
Why not?
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
This is your first time in Toussaint, right? Want me to show you around a bit?
Sorry, but I've already made plans.
Oh? What are you going to do?
Lie down in the sun and not move an inch.
Ah, right. A packed schedule. Not overdoing it a tad.
Oh, gotta get the most of this weather before I return north. Know that joke about how to tell when summers come to Kavir?
The rain isn't quite so cold.
And sadly, that's not far from the truth.
Where is Kavir?
I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll change your mind and not come join me.
Wouldn't worry about that. Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
I'm just gonna go get milk, okay? I'll be here in a couple hours. There's your candle. Let that keep you company. Bye. Gotta go. Aw, so that's nice. You can come and see Triss.
What's this your catnip?
I was serious though. I kind of want to play the whole thing again just to see if I can get Yennefer to be there instead, or if Triss comes every time. I'm just curious. Rack.
Sir, we received a shipment of wine. From the Bellegarde vineyard, I believe, with kind regards from Madame Mathilde and Monsieur Leon. I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the cellar to the right of the entrance.
Thanks. Take a look when I have a moment.
Splendid. I was told to expect a subsequent delivery 5 days hence.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going.
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house, or...?
Feels like, but...
I agree thoroughly.
Was wondering about...
Oh, but that is...
Yeah.
I can tell a man of action immediately. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Feels like by...
With the utmost respect, sir. The vineyard has arrived at the pinnacle of perfection. Any further changes could prove a regrettable step down the slope towards the brash. I firmly advise against it.
Starting to get into this whole
But of course.
You know...
Oh, a step.
My roach deserves the best.
I shall get to work at once. Will you be needing any...
So,
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy...
Good idea, Barnabas Basil.
The idea is yours. Will you be needing anything?
My armor needs...
Admiral...
Good.
Immediately, sir. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Starting to get into this whole...
With the utmost respect, sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my...
Letter from Regis. Dear Geralt, if you are reading these words, it means I am already far beyond the borders of Toussaint, and you have found my mutagenerator. Of course, you may dub this instrument however you like, perhaps something more fitting to your taste, or better reflecting its function, for I have no doubt your knowledge on the subject of mutagens is far more profound and thorough than mine. I have been working on this device in my spare time, but now it is finished, and I am convinced as an inventor can be before his invention has been used as intended, of the usefulness of this apparatus. You are surely wondering what function it is meant to serve. As the name indicates, the mutagenerator generates mutagens. It operates by absorbing electromagical energy waves from the bodies, in this case, the bodies of the monsters and evildoers you kill, and when it has absorbed enough so as to be charged a critical moment, the mutagenerator changes and the stored energy into a greater mutagen, which I suspect you will make good use of. As you surely understand, I am an amateur engineer, which is why you must forgive the lack of an ability for you to direct this operation. Which mutagen emerges as a result is determined at random, meaning chance will decide if it is green, red, or blue mutagen. Chance. Yet, I have noted the colors tend to alternate by and large. I trust you shall find my gift useful. Your dearly devoted friend, Emil Regis Rohelic Terzief Godfroy. P.S. You might be wondering why I decided to toss the mutagenerator into your home instead of simply handing it to you in person. Well, you must know I did it out of modesty. Believe it or not, take care, girl, and may my gift serve you well. This time you must see to our Duchess, know nothing of her empathy. Her full heart is cold, this shard of ice you must tear from her breast. Yet first you must snap her neck, quickly and to effect. Once that is done, Brianna shall go free. Mutagenerator. Honestly, I could do with more of these. Let's just wait a couple days here. Playing house. Hey, another armor stand. There. Sorry, just checking everything out. Look at her making stuff. Thank you. You're awesome. So I can get more paintings, that's for sure. Because I don't have any right now, but it gives me room to like give more paintings or put more stuff up. I can also get another trophy. I'm guessing the trophy that's gonna go there is more than likely horse races. At least that's what I'm thinking so far. I'll probably put this armor up later too. I wanted to put the one that I got, the quest armor here from Henrietta, but I can't put this stuff up. It won't let me put this up. I doubt it, but like, let's see. Yeah, see, I can't do it. That's sad. I was hoping to be able to put that up. That's a waste. Why would they give that to me in the quest items? It's all nice and everything, but I can't even use it. hello.
Greeting.
I thought that was a quest.
And today, they're in business together.
Oh. Well, then I want to go down here. When did I get that? No, seriously, when did I get that?
And what do you...
I've never really checked out the grounds before.
and what do you...
I've lost it. Gets dark.
Welcome to the Corvo Bianco greenhouse. Here you will find the herbs you need to create mutagens or change their colors. Any herbs you pick will grow back after a certain time. Winter cherry, blue lotus flower, Nazarene basil. That all looks really nice. Okay, now where's stable, where's Roach's stable? The Corvo Bianco garden. Here you will find plants you need to create dyes to change the color of gear. Any plants you pick will come back. Where's the stable, though? I can't find the stable.
They're so heroic, we had to summon a witcher to
Yeah,
do
and
their work.
I did better. I did way better. Fuck you.
Hold on, get out. Come here. Was it not you? Let me give you a kiss.
No, seriously, where's the stable?
Free the soul of the beast. Perhaps you could free me from my lumbago. Before it gets dark. You know this, gotta not.
I'm gonna leave the wine there for now. God damn it, sound. Just keep glitching out. Ah, look at that. Some Geralt of Rivia. From whoever finds this, if you're reading these words, I'm surely long dead, benefits in the situation, blah 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 blah. You're sure to ask why I hid my discoveries from the world, something about transmuter. One will simply make use of the table which I designed. As an expert in the arcane arts of alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. Yeah, I'm not going to read that one. Bombs and potions have a gain additional charge. Cool. Alright. Now the only other thing I haven't seen is the stable for Roach.
The same wine, and muckrack smuggling wine. It's enough to drive you
Spread some nastiness to me.
Whoops, sorry.
Ah! Vampires attacked the city. Is that true?
Announcement from the Office of Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Tucson. Matilda Vermentino and Liam Cortana have become the new owners of the Bellegarde Vineyard, leading to the consolidation of the lands of Vermentino, Granada, and Bellegarde. This new ownership status takes effect as of the date of this announcement. It's a vineyard! Of course it's wine every day. What did you expect?
Long live Liam and Matilda!
The White Wolf himself.
You know what? You know what? I don't think I'm gonna find the stable. It's around here somewhere. I'll find it eventually. I'll probably have to look it up, but whatever.
A wish and a wreck, and that was all she...
Oh, well, falls off. I was gonna go look at everything and just wonder at the majesty of this place, but then I fell off. Also, where the hell did I leave Triss? Is she even still here? Do you mind if I leave you for a moment? Wait, where did I leave her though? Oh, there. Oh, she's gone. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna talk to the helper guy, the Maiderdom, or whatever his name is. I'm gonna go talk to BB. But I think that's it. I think we've done this now. I can get some Witcher stuff. Did she end up going in here? Or did she just leave? Oh, yep, she's here. There's a guest room upstairs. Okay, never mind. Roach's stamina increased by 100%. Oh, okay. So Triss has just like moved in now. Interesting.
God, it's dead, silly.
Knight for hire. I went back to see if Triss was there and I forgot to talk to this guy.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corfo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've cause to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahefkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
I like how you see Triss on the side, enjoying it. You enjoy your wine. Pasto. Anything else to say, Triss?
Yes, Geralt?
Okay. Nope.
Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
She's so sweet. And I like how there's no more primary quests. Oh. Okay. Here, area, vent, night for hire. The suit for the goddess of glory. Those on the continent worship a god by praying and burning incense and making offerings. In Skellige, all these are practiced, but the islanders consider the best way of honoring the gods is risking one's life while performing feats of bravery. A favorite way to do this, taking part in the hero's dash, a race full of strong emotions and frightening danger, sure to make the goddesses smile. Geralt is not the most pious of fellows, but the prize on offer for the race's winner, as well as the chance to test Roach's speed against the best Skellige mounts, convinced him to join. Hard times. Deliver the letter to the smith and cared for. Okay, so that's just a finishing thing. The family blade. All these very, very, very low level quests, which are pretty easy to finish now. Monster. Blues. We need to get all the Grand Master armor. That's something. I'm gonna do this just because it says find it in the manure. So I might as well just do that quickly.
stench.
Alright. Some armor repair stuff here. A bunch of just bullshit. Gotta get like rid of all of that. A lot of stuff to sell. Honestly, I'm not really sure what to do. It feels like I've done everything of importance. Get some manticore here. I'm just gonna do... I'll do this one, the two-foe monster first, because it's the closest one to my level. And then after that, I'm just gonna do these treasure hunts. I think that'll do it then. Nothing around here. I think the fastest will be done by castle.
Come on.
Hello there. Come here.
I'm here. Hello.
Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Ah, you the one posted the notice? Go on then, spit it out. What's it about?
First, my dear witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Does he not realize who I am? I just saved the whole fucking Tucson. And he just what? The disrespect.
Listen, friend. There's an enormous difference between us, but it's not about status. It's about me having two swords on my back, and you having none. So I'll call you whatever I want, and you either deal with that or solve your monster problem yourself.
The gall! I shall file a complaint with your guild.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you address it to customer service. Kaer Morhen, Kedwin. Now talk, before I change my mind and go.
Naughtlings and their manners. Very well. Let us get this over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Mm-hmm. Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Need more information than that. Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply disappear without a trace.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in social status, you remember the farmhand's name, maybe?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help. She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith.
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yea or nay?
Depends. What kind of reward are we talking about?
I don't like you.
How much?
No.
Do you jest? How much?
No.
Do you jest?
I'll bring it down one more time. If you don't like it, fuck you.
Enough. You shall take what I offer. I shall seek out another slayer of vermin.
Gotta think it over.
I don't want to help you. I don't like you.
So shall you accept the contract? Yea? Nay?
Fine, I'll do it.
Very well.
I'm gonna steal as much as I can from this guy. I don't like him.
Alright, let's look around. Rats. Not known to kidnap farmhands. What the? Shattered dishes. Got knocked off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe? A tunnel. A bit more light could be useful. turned on this tunnel.
Some insectoid oil. Oops. There we go.
Should be able to break through. Damn it, it's getting away. There we go. Cracked Kikimore eggs. Something's been feeding on them. dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. No, Kikimore dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws.
Gotta keep going through this process. Gotta use the...
Damn it. Young could hatch any minute. Damn it. Young could hatch any minute.
Why don't you explode it?
Water coursing. Underground stream. Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimores, and is big. Very big. Won't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
That all work.
Damn it. Young could hatch any minute. Damn it. Young could hatch any minute.
Ah, there we go.
Last one.
I wonder if Geralt's ever worried that these caves are just gonna cave in on him. I would be.
Sacre bleu!
What is the meaning of this? I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Property's falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my thumb, how did tunnels appear down there?
Something dug 'em. A large creature. Also killed a few Kikimores down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimore eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built, hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
Silver jewelry on a farmhand?
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you fritting round here for? Get to work.
Oh, I can't attack him.
Since to an extent.
Bread's really stale. Been here a while. Blanket was laid out here. Footprints. 2 sets. Tracks split. Woman turned back here. Man kept going. Man's footprints lead here. A foot. Been gnawed on. Not good. Large, deep tracks. Piece of carapace. Horned gray shell. Claw marks. Straight, dull, perfect for digging. Felled trees, as if something rolled over them. So is shale mar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that. Trail leads to that cave. Straight, dull, perfect for digging.
That's to go and loot. Warning. Buildings around here have been collapsing because the monsters dug tunnels all over the place. Not sure yet what kind of beast it is. Don't come after me and don't wipe my symbols off the walls because I need them to find my way out.
Left his school symbol on the wall. Clever. Gotta keep a lookout for more.
What engraving am I looking for? Well, I'll take everything I can. It's not like he's gonna need those rings anymore.
more symbols. Where are you gonna lead me? Whoa, Shaelmar's close. Son.
Oh.
Must be the corpse of the Witcher from the School of the Bear.
Oh. Damn it! Shouldn't have never have taken this contract. Still not sure what sort of monster I'm up against. Worried I won't be able to prepare properly. Stupid of me to bet the coin I set aside for armor. Elves just love squeezing folk of their last copper, and those skinflints at Tufo aren't any better. But no point feeling sorry for myself, and no point going back until I got a full set of gear. Well, as long as you're sinking, might as well walk on the bottom. I'll find a way, damn it.
You should have never taken this risk. Must have really wanted the armor. Remaining diagrams at the vineyard? Maybe I can find them. Dead end. Except, looks like there might be something down there. Shaelmar droppings. Grubs that feed on them are a delicacy to giant centipedes.
I can't believe I accidentally found armor. Or Witcher armor. At this stage of the game.
Shaelmar's lair. Gotta be. Drags its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna have to brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim, and some of the mushrooms that grow here. Highly decayed, partly eaten. Been lying here a while. Fresh corpse. Must be Jean-Luc. Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shaelmar did this. No two ways about it.
I like how I got an elf's head.
Silver pendant. A lock of hair inside. Same color as Madame de Bourbeau's.
Oh, they were lovers. Oh, makes sense. Before I do that, nope, it all sucks. Never mind. I thought something might be better than what I currently have, but of course not.
Gotta spill it within the lair, somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave.
Oh, I thought I had to select it.
Ugh, that stench.
Alright, where are you?
Shalemore will be here any minute. Come on, show me your claws.
How do you like that silver?
Three little pigs. Why bother with bricks in this climate? Even a straw house is nice and cozy. The three little pigs are perfect examples of a rather unfortunate phenomenon. Leave even a kind-hearted, warm, naively benign creature to fend for itself, and it won't remain so benign forever. That's kind of funny. Also, the Beast of Beauclair, I'm surprised he counts as a beast. I thought that would count as a vampire. Okay. I'm trying to see what oil I need for the thing. I think it's, why is Dettlaff a beast and also on here? I don't actually understand that. The Brook setup for Beyond. Long box. Oh, there it is. Caretaker of the Demon. Wicked Monster of Tufo. The Wicked Witch. Ogrid, the Cloud Giant. Giant centipedes. Pixies are elementium. Okay, so I need relic oil. Go to alchemy. Can I make a better relic oil? Oh, I can't do that while I'm fighting this. I always forget that I can't do that while I'm fighting. So let's just put the oil on and get some type of advantage here. Yep. hard to beat. I got my wish. Damn. Alright. Dogs are gonna bark. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know how to feel right now. I really enjoyed this game. I'm kind of sad that it feels over. I don't know. Well, I guess I finished the main stories, all three, right? The DLC included. So it is over, but I'm kind of sad to see it go. I wish there was more. I really got into it. At first, really, I didn't really enjoy The Witcher when I first got this, and I thought, hey, it'll just be a game to stream. But after all this time and coming this long into it, I actually really enjoyed the game. I started to really like this. And I got in it. I got invested into a lot of the story and everything, and it was a journey. It was really an adventure, and I'm glad that I actually played this. I'm glad I went through this game. I like the game, and I'm happy that I chose to do this for stream. Not just to provide entertainment for you guys and content, but also to play this for myself. If it wasn't for stream, I don't think I ever would have actually played this game. So, I'm thankful for that. I really did enjoy this, and this game is going to stick with me. The characters, the story, I really enjoyed all of it. And it was very captivating. I think that's why I'm sad to see it go, because I got so invested with the characters and what was going on, that now that everything's kind of come to a conclusion, it's bittersweet, right? I'm happy that that we've gotten this far, especially on the hardest difficulty. I'm very proud of myself that I didn't have to lower the difficulty at any point in this, especially for our first playthrough. But then, again, feels like our adventure's over. I might do a little bit more in this. Let me know what you guys want. If you guys want me to continue doing the side quests and everything, if you guys want to see the New Game Plus content, where I can redo a lot of the story and I can make different choices. Like I keep saying, I want to try getting Yennefer at the end. So yeah, if you guys want me to do all of that, please let me know, and I'll do it for you guys. I don't mind doing that. But yeah, otherwise, if you guys don't really want to see it, I think that might be, well, other than I might do a few more things like Witcher contracts and maybe some of these higher level quests and stuff like that. I'm going to try to look up and see if there's any unique pieces of armor or anything like that that we can get, other than the stuff that I can't get that's exclusive. Like I was talking about the Elder vampire stuff. We could have gotten a red version of the Teshin Mudna armor. That would have been cool. So, you know, if I can get anything else in the game, or if I can do anything that seems like would be interesting, I'll definitely do that. I might do 1 or 2 more videos just doing some side quests, but we'll see about that. But if you guys want to keep seeing this game, if you guys want me to make more Witcher content, I'll definitely do that. So, you can always slide in my DMs, come talk to me, anomaly_XYZ on Instagram. Tell me about this game, another game, or any game, really. Give me tips on these games. Give me builds that you guys might want to see. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing this. Or, let me know whatever. It doesn't really matter. Let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. That helps me out a lot. Now that we've gotten this far in it, I really do have to actually be thinking about possibly switching from this now to something else, you know? Good things don't last forever. So I have to see, maybe we're going to have to find a new game to play, or I might have to substitute The Witcher. I might keep playing this until I can find something to substitute it with. But I need to find a new game, so all your suggestions are greatly appreciated. Horror suggestions are even more appreciated because we're trying to add a lot of horror to the channel. I want to make this all horror. All the horror. So let me know all your suggestions, and I'll try to make that come to fruition. Other than that, tomorrow is Thursday, so if all the guys can get together, speaking of horror, it might be Phasmophobia. If we have any issues, it'll probably be Maple. So we'll see how that goes. But I do hope you join me for that. And I hope everyone had a great, fantastic Wednesday. And I hope you have an even better Thursday. I really do hope to see you all again tomorrow, and I hope you join me. But till then, I love you, beautiful people. Have a good night. Bye. And keep your Witcher spirit